They have been spotted together several times recently, but they seemingly made it official after the Oscars.
So if you think that I'm about to just be having a threesome with a girl, if you think that one, she ain't gonna be on our level, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do it with somebody that got just as much to lose as her. I'm not just doing it with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Also,
People be surprised how the woman initiates a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not poly, but like, even just when everybody heard that like me and my husband had threesomes before, it was like, oh, she's willing to do that to keep a man. I'm like,
nah.
that was all me.
It all began with silence, no photos, no stories, no mentions of each other online. For weeks, people noticed that something seemed off between Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre. The two who once shared everything now weren't even liking each other's posts. Fans kept guessing. Were they taking a break? Fighting? Trying to keep things private? Then one afternoon, that quiet turned into a storm. A black SUV was spotted outside Teyana's home. Two men were seen carrying boxes from the house, and walking slowly behind them was Aaron. He wore a large coat, a cap pulled low over his face, and no emotion showing. No wave, no smile. Just a man who looked like he had made up his mind. He wasn't acting for cameras. He wasn't there to pose. This wasn't a scene, it was real life. And just like that, the breakup everyone had only whispered about suddenly felt very real. The internet exploded with questions. Fans started connecting the dots. Aaron had skipped a few important events lately. He looked distant in their last public photos. Some had noticed his energy was different, but no one expected him to move out, especially not like this. Then a shocking rumor surfaced. Word spread that Aaron had taken a secret DNA test, and the results allegedly showed that the child Teyana hinted about wasn't his. That rumor hit hard. At first, everyone was confused. What baby? People asked. Teyana had never made a public announcement, but the internet doesn't forget. Fans remembered small signs, a story with her hand on her stomach, a few baby-related emojis, some baggy outfits. There were moments people had wondered but quickly brushed off. Now those quiet signs took on a new meaning. Maybe she hadn't announced it because the truth was too complicated. TikTok users began digging through old posts. They matched outfits, dates, red carpet appearances. Just a month after the photo that showed a possible baby bump, she wore a tight dress with no signs of pregnancy. It all started to feel too strange to ignore. Theories popped up everywhere, and social media turned into a crime scene. Then came the tweet that really shook things. An anonymous account claimed Aaron had taken a paternity test behind the scenes after feeling unsure. The story was that he'd been growing distant, not out of boredom, but out of doubt. And when the test confirmed the baby wasn't his, he left. That explained the packed boxes, the cold expression, the sudden silence. People felt torn. Some sided with Aaron immediately. They said he must have felt betrayed and broken, like he had been tricked into staying. Others turned on Teyana, accusing her of using pregnancy as a way to hold on to him. But not everyone was quick to judge. Some asked deeper questions. What if she believed it was his? What if she wasn't lying to hurt him, but lying to herself? Because she was scared of being left? Teyana didn't help quiet the drama. Her posts were confusing. One day cryptic quotes about truth, the next day total silence. Then, without a word, she deleted every photo of Aaron from her page. Their moments, their inside jokes all gone. It felt like she was trying to wipe away everything but couldn't hide the heartbreak. Then she posted a picture that said it all. No filters, swollen eyes, and a caption that read, "Sometimes the truth doesn't set you free, it just leaves you lonely." Rumors from her side started spreading too. A close friend allegedly told a gossip site that Teyana had been under emotional stress for months and that Aaron had become distant. Another insider said the talk about pregnancy wasn't supposed to be public at all, that it had been more of a hope than a confirmed reality. But once the whispers reached Aaron, it was too late. The damage had been done. Someone close to Aaron finally spoke out. They said he wasn't angry, just hurt. He felt like he gave his heart to someone who wasn't honest. That once he saw the DNA results, there was nothing left to hold on to. He unfollowed Teyana, took down all their photos, and went completely quiet. Then came the moment that lit a new fire. Teyana's ex, Amin Shumpert, tweeted something vague. Lies don't build families. Truth does. It didn't mention names, but fans didn't need a map. Was he talking about Teyana? Was he the real father? Was this all connected? Suddenly, a love triangle theory took over. People began wondering if Tiana was still emotionally tied to Iman and if timelines had overlapped. That night, Tiana broke down and went live on Instagram. No makeup, shaking, talking through tears. She didn't name anyone, but her words were raw. I never meant for things to turn out like this. I just wanted something real. I was tired of feeling replaceable. Now, fans are more divided than ever. Was Tiana truly heartbroken or just caught in a web of her own making? Was Aaron right to leave, or did he act too fast? And what did Iman really mean in his tweet? The story is still unfolding, and with each post, rumor, or silence, the truth gets harder to find. But one thing's clear, this isn't just a breakup. It's a whole emotional storm that no one saw coming. There came a moment when everything finally broke Tiana down. In the middle of an emotional live stream, she couldn't hold it in any longer. Her tears flowed, her voice cracked, and you could see the pain on her face. The comment section was flooded with mixed reactions. Some people offered kind words and support, while others were quick to criticize and tear her apart. But in that raw, unfiltered moment, the world didn't see a celebrity. They saw a woman falling apart right in front of their eyes. And still, even after all that vulnerability, Aaron stayed silent. He didn't reach out publicly. He didn't show comfort. He didn't deny or explain anything. Instead, he shared a single quote on his Instagram story. Pieces are better than pretty lies. No names, no details, but the meaning was loud and clear. He wasn't going back. To many, that quote felt like closure, the quiet end of whatever love story they once believed in. The promises, the connection, the happy moments, it all felt like it had been packed away and buried. Not long after that, new photos of Aaron started popping up. He was seen having dinner with a tall, stylish woman no one recognized. They weren't being romantic, but their body language spoke volumes. They leaned close, talked quietly, and seemed totally comfortable with each other. For fans, that was enough proof Aaron had moved on. One person tweeted, "He finally looks like he can breathe again." That simple sentence hit hard, especially for people who supported Tiana through everything. Even if she had made some wrong moves, watching her be left behind so openly was painful. It felt like the whole world had a front row seat to her heartbreak. She never made an official statement, no confirmation of a pregnancy, no interview, no apology, just tears, silence, and a love story fading away piece by piece. In one of her final posts before she completely disappeared from social media, Tiana wrote, "Sometimes love is the scariest thing because it demands truth you're not ready to face." That sentence stuck with a lot of people. Maybe that's what this situation had been all along, not lies, not scandal, just two people holding on to a version of love they desperately wanted to be real. Maybe Tiana saw a future so clearly in her head that she ignored the reality in front of her. And maybe Aaron was simply too tired to chase after something that didn't feel honest anymore. Then, weeks later, a new twist surfaced. A blurry paparazzi picture spread fast across gossip sites. A woman believed to be Tiana was seen leaving a medical clinic alone. She wore a big hoodie, kept her head low under a cap, and walked quickly as if trying not to be noticed. There was no clear baby bump, no sign of a partner. The picture didn't clear anything up. If anything, it added more confusion. Was it just a regular checkup? Was there ever a pregnancy at all? No one had answers, but the silence afterward made the mystery feel even heavier. Online, people started arguing again. Some called her a liar, saying she had made up the whole story. Others defended her, saying maybe she just wanted something so badly that she believed it was true. Maybe she didn't mean to mislead anyone. Maybe she just couldn't face the heartbreak of letting go. The truth likely lives somewhere between both sides, messy, emotional, and hard to define. But one thing is for sure, this left a mess behind. Not just for the two people involved, but for everyone who had watched their relationship play out like a slow-motion heartbreak. Aaron, at least publicly, seems to be in a better place. He's been spotted out more, smiling, hiking, attending small film events, laughing with friends. He hasn't spoken publicly about anything, and his team refuses to comment. But people close to him say he's just focusing on healing, working, and finding peace again. He's not chasing attention. He just wants calm. Tiana, meanwhile, has disappeared completely. No red carpet appearances, no new projects, not even a single public message. People close to her say she's spending time with her daughter, focusing on herself, and trying to figure out who she is without all the chaos. Some believe she's still too hurt to come back into the spotlight, and that's completely understandable. Sometimes the strongest thing someone can do is go quiet, heal in private, and only return when they're truly okay again. At the heart of it, this was never just about a test or some rumors. It was about fear. The fear of being abandoned. The fear of giving everything to someone who might walk away. Maybe Tiana made choices people will never understand. Maybe Aaron had his own breaking point. But at the end of it all, these were just two people trying to make love last and failing in the most painful way. No villains, no perfect endings. Just two broken hearts on different paths toward healing. And maybe, for now, that's all there is to know.